Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself, James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself, James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk about something very important. Because it has not only to do with your individual mental health, but the mental health of most people around the world. And the reason why I say that is because most evil things the narcissist does in our one-on-one lives. Usually these things happen in our society on a massive scale to the people in these societies. And they don't even know it. And as a result their mental health greatly suffers. And that is, the narcissist will do their best to dehumanize you. Now why is this important? Well, first let's look at an example. Let's say you have a very powerful bull or even a powerful horse. It's the trainer's job to use manipulation to convince the horse or bull that the trainer is more powerful than the bull or horse. Now, sometimes this backfires. It sometimes backfires badly. However, by and large if done correctly it works. This is how you have a bull or horse being held by a rope it could likely break. Tied to a fence they could likely destroy. But it's the trainer's job to convince this bull or horse the trainer is the master of this rope and fence, where the bull and horse are not. Now think about this. This little person convinces this bull and horse out of their very natural God-given strength. This is why the bull or horse don't try to escape in most instances. They just take whatever living situation they are given by their trainer. Well, narcissists do something very similar. Oftentimes a narcissist will come to you in the lowest point in your life. They will show up as a friend when you might be in a big need for one. They might help with a household chore that you might be in great need of. Let's say your sink is leaking. You don't know how to fix a leaky sink. You can't afford to pay for a professional to come over and fix it. Then out of the blue this nice person you've become friends with offers to help. They have experience. And they know what they are doing. And they say not to worry about payment. They just want to help. Now to be clear, there are people that just want to help. You might be one of them. However, this is a tactic a narcissist will use to get close to you and into your life. They say nice things to you. They are super friendly, kind and helpful. But this narcissist just figured out that you need them. They don't need you. Or so it seems. Because we know they need you for narcissistic supply. But that isn't apparent quite yet. Then after several months, even possibly a few years, their attitude changes. They start to say hurtful things to you for no reason whatsoever. Everything you say must be fact-checked. And everything you do they try to make you second guess. Like as if to say you aren't intelligent to do anything right. This is a way to slowly chip away at who you are so you won't progress in life, so you will end up being stuck and needing their help. Why? Because they are using you for narcissistic supply. You see, building you up is counterproductive to the needs of a narcissist. Telling you positive things, along with giving helpful constructive criticism you can use to move forward and do better with such help. This is counterproductive to what the narcissist's agenda is all about. This is why when someone is in your life is constantly putting you down, please know, it's likely to not help you. Because here's the thing. We second guess ourselves and think, are they just trying to motivate me to do better? But then ask yourself, when was the last time they said something nice about you or to you? If the last time was years ago when you first met and they were just entering your life, Now they are for the most part neutral. And then throw in some slick jabs by the way of rude comments. Meanwhile you are giving them compliments. You are proud and happy for their successes. However, with anything you do they find fault. You see, just like we as people. Most people crave human interaction. We were made to be social. Well, most people feel good when they get positive reinforcement. Now, this doesn't mean blowing smoke up someone just to tell them what they want to hear. And let them live in a delusional world. However, as a friend, there is a polite way of speaking to someone. Without telling them everything they do is garbage basically. And without telling them what to do. Because at the end of the day, we all have to live our own lives. And though success leaves clues, my life may be vastly different than the next person's life. So you live by example. And you treat the hard work someone has done in their life with respect. And if you have criticism, speak to them like you care. Not like you are trying to tell them they suck at life. Because maybe they don't suck at life. Maybe you are just having a different experience than they are. You see, narcissists love. They love to disguise their bad behavior as joking or horsing around. And for me, I love to horse around and have a great sense of humor about things in general and about myself. But I know there are certain things I wouldn't dare say to anyone because they have no purpose and they are just flat out mean. Well, if you have a friend that can naturally horse around with you just the same, meanwhile giving you tough love when you need it, along with positive words of encouragement, and they naturally do this year in and year out, this is likely someone that gets it. They are treating you how they want to be treated in return. However, if you have a friend that rarely if ever has a positive word to say about you or anything you've done or are doing, yes, you horse around. But you are the only one that won't cross that line to hurtful comments. Yet, they will zing you with something really mean and hurtful right when you least expect it. This is someone that is likely jealous of who and what you are. And they are trying to dehumanize you. And when I say jealous, I mean it can be anything. This person can seemingly have a great life. However, they are jealous that you are happy all of the time. Because deep down inside they hate themselves. And here you are, smiling, friendly and happy. And though they seem to be happy, they really aren't. So out of the blue they will try to degrade you to make you feel like a loser. And to make you feel like less than a human being with horrible comments or actions. Because we all want love. We all want someone to be proud of us and our accomplishments. And it hurts so bad when we think we've done good. And we don't just get criticized but in a degrading and humiliating way. And we see this in society today. If you don't agree with this thing that is happening or that thing that is happening, you're a so-called horrible person. And this is a tactic to get you to lose who you are. To lose your identity of thought and feeling and likes and dislikes. And to conform to what is being pushed in society on the masses. Because the puppet masters know this dehumanizing tactic is very powerful. Because when you feel like you're on the outs, and you're being treated in a bad way, meaning you're being mocked, belittled and humiliated for what you believe. Let's say for instance for believing in God. The hope is to get you to abandon your belief and to conform to what society says. Also you can feel so-called human again. But that feeling never comes. Once a narcissist has established a pattern of this mistreatment, they usually never stop. Oh. They might stop for a short while to get you pulled back in. Because narcissists love to do that. They will get you to think, wow, things are going great again. We are having fun and hanging out. Just like the old days. Then a few months later and several hangouts later, they will be right back to the hurtful mean comments again. Comments that have no merit. Comments that aren't productive. And their goal is to get you to feel less about yourself. To get you to second guess everything you do. Much like the horse and bull. To not be able to tap into how powerful and special you really are. And hey, it doesn't matter if you are barely making ends meet. You still have a special and unique quality that makes you you. Special doesn't mean above others. It just means different. Unique. But seeing this takes self-love. And I know it is hard to not respond when someone tries to take you for a toxic rite of mistreatment. And the reason is they catch you off guard. Things are going great, then they begin to put you down. I know it's hard. I struggle with this too. But we can't give them the satisfaction. We can't. Once we get that zing feeling like we've been stung by what they just said. Don't try to make sense out of it. Don't. You know if they really cared and were trying to help you. There's a way better way to go about it. You don't help someone by trying to strip away their dignity and self-respect. Because that's what talking down to someone does. Because if you allow someone to talk to you like this, that's exactly what happens. You lose a bit of yourself each and every time. You start to feel less than. Because if someone, especially someone that is supposed to love you, talks to you in a horrible way that has little to no value to it, that's all it really is just someone being mean to you and you taking it. There's a difference between mutual horsing around and jokes and horrible treatment. Mutual joking makes you feel good, even though you are joking about yourself basically. However, someone degrading you serves no purpose except to degrade you. And why would someone want to do that? Because if you don't see yourself as a human, or worth normal things in life, you won't progress and you will always be their metaphoric punching bag. And the longer you stay someone's metaphoric punching bag, the more you will start to believe the things that are being said about you. So can one do? Well, again, everyone is different. But what we can do is to do our best when we feel stung by one of these dehumanizing comments. To not react. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But not reacting and changing the subject even if it's obvious. And I'm serious. Even if it's, hey, look at the ant on the ground. Use their tactics against them. Eventually they will get the point and they will understand you aren't playing their game. Then once removed from this situation, you might at least ask yourself, what is making you want to be with this person or in such situations? Is it you have nothing better to do? If that is the case, you might consider fixing that. Because remember, narcissists target people that don't have anyone or anything. They see them as low-hanging fruit that is easy to mistreat and abuse. Because they know you are more likely to take it. Let's say you have a painting class you enjoy going to, and you have the option of hanging out with someone that is going to put you down or go to painting class. It's a good chance you will go to the painting class. But what if you have nowhere to go and nothing to do? You might put yourself in that same boat you have hundreds of times before. And if it turns out well, meaning they didn't do anything bad or say anything degrading to you this time, you might drop your guard for next time. And that's how we get stung. And that's how we start to think so low about ourselves. And thus, their dehumanizing tactics start to work. We can see this in society. It's all over. Hey. You will own nothing and have nothing, but you will be happy. Says those that rule you. And they slowly strip away anything healthy about living to where you might just go along with their narrative, hoping their way will bring you happiness. When in reality it will bring you sorrow and sadness about yourself and your life. This first step is to recognize it for what it is. See it and understand it for what it is. And then we can make the choice on what is right for us at that particular time and that particular moment. But one thing to quite possibly consider. Keep yourself busy. And along the way, you might meet people that will respect your boundaries and will respect you as a person. Because they see you respect yourself. Because the more you let someone talk badly about you to your very face, and all you can do is half-heartedly grin, the more you lose who you are, and your self-esteem will go right in the toilet, which is right where the narcissists wants it. Knowing if half the battle, and not reacting and doing better for yourself is the other half. Well, that's all I have for today. I would like to know your thoughts. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.